Today I am posting my whole conversation with him because I feel many of you may be experiencing doubts, just as I am, about humanity's awakening. Me. Good evening, dear soul. Thanks for your last message. If you wish to commune, I am here intending to be ready to receive. And, as you must be very aware, I have been avoiding channeling again of late. What's going on? My mood swings, my skepticism, my judgments, my lack of interest in life. If I'm on my path, and there surely is nowhere else that I can be, should I not be happy in the knowing that I'm eternally one with God, with you, with Jesus, with all of creation? Is my ego just blocking my access to the spiritual realms with meaningless distractions? Anyhow, I shall try to relax into a receptive frame of mind and listen to your loving response, which I believe is always available to me. And yet, I'm on edge, fearful. This is stupid, insane, me in conflict with me. And yet I've read that many holy ones on earth have experienced something similar, only probably far more intensely. So why should it be any different for me? I got very upset this morning listening to Anita Marjani being interviewed about her near-death experience by Brian Rose www.youtube.com web link. It was as though I was suffering deeply at missing out on God's love and acceptance, like I could remember a time when I had it, but could not remember it, just the intense pain or emptiness of not having it, but what it was, I could not imagine at all. I guess I just felt utterly alone and abandoned, as she told her story of the infinite love and acceptance that she had experienced during her NDE, and of the fact that her knowing of it has remained with her. Yes, I feel my life is pointless here on earth, but I know that it is not. So please, dear soul, uplift me with a loving hug and an inspiring message. Soul. Yes, John, I will. And of course you are on your path, precisely where you intend to be in this and every moment. Your feelings of aloneness and abandonment are being felt by many on earth at this time. An enormous release of negativity, of anger, of bitterness, of resentment, of fear in all its forms, is in progress and is visible in all the conflicts, wars, and human suffering across so many parts of the world. This is a prelude to humanity's awakening. It is essential that humanity releases its vice-like hold on the illusion by releasing all that is maintaining that hold by being in contradiction and opposition to love. Anger, jealousy, bitterness, resentment, judgment, blame. There is only love, and you know that, but in your fear, caused by the illusory separated state into which you willingly entered, you feel an intense need to protect yourselves. You fully believe in your state of separation, and in that state, it seems that there are enemies all around you, anyone who is not you. But there is only one. And all that anger, jealousy, bitterness, resentment, judgment, blame, is truly self-directed, but it is far too painful for you to acknowledge, let alone accept, and so you project it out there, onto others, and those others are you. You have rejected the love that is offered to you in every moment because of an intense sense of unworthiness that your choice to separate yourself from God has encouraged and developed within you. The parable of the prodigal son from the New Testament is the best analogy to describe what you are undergoing. And the prodigal son returned home, which is what you are doing. And the greeting and welcome that you will experience when you arrive is utterly beyond your comprehension at present, as you continue to be buried in the illusory state that you seemingly built all those eons ago, but in truth it was only a moment ago, because time is also illusory. You did a brilliant job in constructing the illusion, which is why it seems so absolutely real to you, more real than reality, which you doubt. The touchy-feely physical environment that is the illusion that you built is incredibly limiting, and that is why it is so difficult for you to conceive of reality. The limitations are like a vast cloak or veil, a heavy and impenetrable fog which hides the light from you, light that is eternally present. Those who have near-death experiences are effectively breaking through into the light for a moment, and that experience can never be forgotten. Many of them are realizing that one of their tasks is to share their experience to assist in the awakening process, which they have realized is inevitable, and they are doing that. all their fears have been dissipated, permanently, by the experience of love that their NDEs provided. This does not mean that they never feel sad or suffer, because that is part of the illusion to which they have returned, but those feelings are a result of their intense compassion for all of humanity. They too want the awakening to happen so that all may return home to reality where the infinitely brilliant and undimmable light of God's love embraces all in eternal ecstasy. Each one of you, even though you have not had the joy of a personal NDE, is also assisting mightily in the awakening process. The many are opening to the realization of the infinite oneness that is the divine creation, as a direct result of the ever-increasing intensity of the tsunami of love enveloping Earth and all life upon it. It is an intensity that you are driving in your enthusiasm to awaken, and to bring all to awakening with you. Humanity's awakening is the only possible outcome, because it is the divine will, and all wills are in alignment with God's, although within the illusion that appears to be but wishful thinking. Maintain that wish, maintain your will to awaken, and make it happen. That is why you are on earth at this time. With so very much love,